Hi guys, Jayne here from JennyandTeddy.com. In this video, we are going to make the cute baby elephant hat for the newborn photo shoot. The size is available for newborn to 3 months. We have one size for this pattern, and I will walk you guys through the detailed step-by-step video from making it until the how we attach them together to make them cute. And you can also get a free writing pattern on my blog. I will put the link in the description below. You can also follow me on the Instagram to see the new pattern update. The basic of the hat, we will start making the circle that big enough for the side, and then we will continue to do to create a bucket shape, and then we will add the ear flap. After this, we will create the ear and the trunk, and then we will sew them together to attach them together, and then we will add binding to the head or the tassel. That's all we done. Let's get started. So what you need to make the hat is a crochet hook size 6mm crochet hook for the main part of the hat, and a 3mm crochet hook, 3 for the inner ear of the hat, the pink one, and stitch marker, yarn needle, a pair of scissors, measuring tape, and the button. Can use a plastic button or the wooden button, the black color or any color you like. The button will be about about 1 inch, the center. So we need 2 for the eye for the elephant. So, and now I will talking about the yarn. The yarn, we will use the DK weight yarn. Any kind of DK weight yarn will work fine. But in this video, I'm using cotton DK weight yarn whole double. So the main body part of the head we hold double together. So DK weight yarn is whole double when we crocheting, and the inner ear of the yarn, the pink part, we just use only one stand, not whole double, just use one with a smaller hook. And I will talking about different, so you can choose it easy. Different between the cotton yarn and the other kind of yarn. So if you have the acrylic yarn or polyester yarn or the wool blend yarn or the wool yarn, is the result will be beautiful the same, but the yarn weight for the cotton will be a little bit heavier. Like for the ear and for the trunk, we will have more weight on the head. And if you use the like acrylic yarn, polyester yarn, or the wool yarn, it will have lighter weight. And with the cotton yarn, you will see the stitch. You will see the stitch clearly. Like in the example here, I made this one with cotton DK yarn. So the weight of the trunk and the ear will be a little bit more than the polyester or the wool yarn. This one will be lighter, but the result will be come out the same cuteness of the head of the elephant head. And you can see when you do with the cotton yarn, you will see the stitch clearly. And but when you take a photo it will look very cute the same, but with the cotton you will see the stitch clear, and with the light acrylic yarn or wool yarn, or because the fiber, they have the fiber quite a bit fluffier, the stitch will be look not always like cotton, and because of the fluffiness of the fiber. So, and that's also the difference. So you can use any DK weight yarn with any kind of the fiber, but I love the cotton yarn because it's good for the hot weather. You can go for polyester or wool yarn for the warmer weather, but this one we just use for only for the photo shoot for the baby, because we have attached the braid. Is not suitable for everyday use, and the eye is too. So here the difference between cotton and the other kind of the yarn. So you can use any kind you like, and the result will be look cute the same with the photo shoot for the baby. And so let's get started. Use this one a DK weight yarn whole double in this pattern, and the size in this pattern is have only one size for size newborn to 3 months, and I will tell you how to make it in the bigger size on the video. Please keep on watching. So we will start with 6mm crochet hook with we holding 2 strands of yarn held together, and we will start with the magic ring. The magic ring, we will do wrap the yarn around your finger 2 times, insert your crochet hook underneath and draw the loop, and then we will chain one. Take your finger out, and now we have the magic ring or the adjustable ring. And then we will start to do single crochet in the ring. We will do 6 single crochet in the ring. 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So after we have 6 single crochet in the ring, we will pull the yarn tail here to cross the gap, and don't worry about this one. And we will have the contrasting color yarn put in here, or you can use the stitch marker. I'm not used to use the stitch marker because before I didn't have it, so I just use the contrasting color yarn. Maybe I will cut it longer because we're gonna put it in every row of the hat. I use the contrasting color yarn to be the marker, to be the stitch marker. So, and put the contrasting color yarn to be the marker, and we will start on round 2. On round 2 we will do 2 single crochet in each stitch around. One single crochet, 2 single crochet. So in the total you will have about 12 stitch. One single, 2 single, 1 single, 2 single crochet. Hang on. 2 single crochet. So now we have 2, 4, 6 stitch already. So in the total we will have 12, 6, 8, oh sorry, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 single crochet, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. So now here, so in the total of round 2 we will have 12 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on the next round 3, we will do in the first stitch we make a half double crochet. Half double crochet, and in the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet. One half double crochet and 2 half double crochet, and we will keep repeating this by, in the first stitch here, 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch here we make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and we will keep going. Oh, hang on. Okay, again. So in the first stitch we make 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and we keep going. In the first stitch we make 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and we keep going, and in the total of the stitch count you should have about 18 stitch. Hi guys, so I am at the end of row 3 now. I put contrasting color yarn to be the marker. In the total of the round 3 you should have about 18 stitch. You can go to get a free writing pattern on my blog. I writing every row for this hat. And on round 4, in the first 2 stitch we make half double crochet, 1 half double crochet. Hang on. So in the first 2 stitches we make 1 half double crochet, and on the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and we will keep repeating this by, in the first stitch we make first 2 stitches we make 1 half double crochet. So first two stitches we make 1 half double crochet, and then on the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. In the total of the stitch count you will have about 24 stitches. We will keep increasing the crown for the head until we get enough length for the head, for the crown for the head for the baby, and we will keep going. So the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, we make half double crochet in each stitch, and on the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet, and I will meet you at the end of round 4. So now we are at the end of round 4. The total stitch count will be 24 stitches here, and I will put the contrasting color yarn to be my marker, and we will start on round 5. We not join the round, we work in spiral. On round 5, in the first 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, in each stitch we will make half double crochet, and on the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet. So in the first 3 stitches we make 1 half double crochet, 1 half, 1 half, and 1 half double crochet. So in the first 3 stitches we make 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 half double crochet in the first 3 stitches, and on the next stitch we will make 2 half double crochet in this stitch, and we will keep repeating this by, in the first 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, we make 1 half double crochet, 1 half, on the second stitch 1 half, and on the third stitch 1 half double crochet, and on the next stitch we will make 2 half double crochet in this stitch, 1 half double crochet and 2 half double crochet, and we will keep repeating this by, in the first 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, in each of this one we make 1 half double crochet, and on the next stitch we make 2 half double crochet. I will meet you at the end of the row here. At the end of row 5 here. Hi guys, so I have finished round 5 that we are increasing. The total of the stitch count, you will have 30 stitches, and I will measure up my circle just in case, to make sure that we are going to the same size, and I measure my my circle is about 4 inch, 4.2 inch. If turn around, it should be about 11 inch, so it's 4.2 inch. And now we will stop increasing for this newborn 2-3 months. we will start to do half double crochet around until we have about 5 inch. So here we will stop increasing the circle. We will just make half double crochet in each stitch. Row after row, do not join round. It will create a bucket shape like this. And we will make it on row 6 to row 11. We will make half double crochet in each stitch around. Just make one half double crochet in each stitch around. One half double crochet and one half double crochet. So we keep going. Make one half double crochet to create a bucket shape. I will meet you at about round 11. It will be about 5 to 6 inch. 5 to 6, maybe 5.5. I'll meet you there. So if you want like a bigger size for the hat, you will go to see the pattern from on round 5, and we will increasing the circle, make it bigger for the bigger size of the hat. So that's it, how you can make the bigger hat for the bigger size. So just keep increasing, and when you have increasing enough to get the circle big enough, you stop increasing and then create the bucket shape. And that's all for the tip to make them the bigger size. I will write a note on the pattern so you can grab it easy for the bigger size. And I will be continue making half double crochet round after round until round 11. And we not join round, we just keep continue crocheting, and I will meet you there at round 11. Hi guys, I just finished repeat one half double crochet in each stitch around to create a bucket shape for the baby hat, and I end up making about 12 rounds. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So I end up making a 12 round to get about 5.5 inch. So if you are at round 11 and you get 5.5 inch, so you don't need to add more round. So because sometimes we have the stitch tension, some people they are crochet tight, some people they are crochet loosely. Hi guys, so now we finished the beanie or the hat already, and then we are going to add the ear flap. The ear flap will be this how I add is will be used in any beanie or any hat size. It's used the same method. So we will divide the hat into the 3 sections. So this one I fasten off already and will be web in end later, tidy up later. So we will divide them into 3 sections of the head. The middle section will be our ear flap that we are going to make. So I use my eye to do the 3 sections. So put this one and put stitch marker in, and then this. So in this example size is size newborn to 3 months, but you can use this technique in any size of the head because I use the same technique. And we will count the stitch in the middle part that we divide already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we will join the new yarn at the stitch marker. At our first stitch marker, I will turn them over and join the new yarn here. With the chain. And the stitch that we join the new yarn, we will count at 1 stitch. So 1, we will count as a 1 single crochet, and then on the next stitch we make single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then we will keep making single crochet all the way until the end, the stitch marker. 2 single crochet, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So in the total of the stitch count, we will have 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then on the next round, we will keep it as same stitch, same total stitch count. On the next round, so chain 1 and turn. On round 2, chain 1 and turn, and we will keep continue to the same total of the stitch count as the first round. We're not decreasing yet. Single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, 2 single crochet, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The stitch that with the stitch marker. 6, and then chain 1 and turn. From this row on, from the next row on, we will start to do decreasing. So chain 1 and turn. To decrease, because we want them to be like a triangle shape. Decreasing, we skip the first stitch here, and then single crochet in the next stitch. 1 single, 2 single crochet, 3, 4, and 5. So in the total of the stitch count, we have 5 stitches. So we only decrease 1 in the first round, and then we chain 1 and turn, and then we will still decreasing. by skip the first stitch here. On the next stitch we make single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we chain 1 and turn. Skip the first stitch, single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 1 and turn. Skip the first stitch. 1 and 2. So in the last we didn't do it too. So overall we have in the last row we have 2 stitch, and then we will fasten off and we want to here now our ear flap, and we want to make them a little bit more pretty and a little bit more bigger and more. We will add the edding for the ear flap. To add the edding, we will join a new yarn at the base of this stitch. So you have stitch marker here. On the next stitch here we add a new yarn, join a new yarn, and then we will do single crochet around the ear flap. As you make the ear flap a little bit bigger, and the edding will be look beautiful. So single crochet and single crochet around the ear flap. 1 single crochet, one single crochet, and keep going, and we keep making 1 single crochet around the ear flap, keep going, single crochet, and now you see the stitch marker, the second one, and then you go into the next. Fasten off. So here we are, our first ear flap. Then we will do the same for the second ear flap by put the stitch marker into the next one, and you will count the stitch for the same size as the first ear flap. So the first one is 6 stitch, so we will count as a 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we will move it up like this. So we count again, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we have the same stitch as the first ear flap, and then we will start to do the same for the second ear flap like the first one. And that's all. I will go off the camera and make the second ear flap and will show you. Hi guys, so now we finished with the ear flap. I have just tidied up the yarn tail here, and my ear flap, the size will be about 3 inch and about 2 inch. After I am at the border already, and it will look like this. And for the ear flap, for the 11 head that we just add, after this we will make the ear and the nose. Hi guys, now we are going to do the elephant nose, or the trunk. We will chain 15, start with a slip knot, and then chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. I'm sorry. And then we will measure. My length is about 5 inch. If you stretch, you can get about 5.5 inch. And we will join the chain to create a circle with a slip stitch. And then we will do single crochet in each chain around. Just 1 single crochet in each chain around. 1 single crochet, and don't forget to put your stitch marker in. One single crochet. Keep making 1 single crochet, and I will meet you at the end of the round here. Hi guys, now I am at the end of the round that we just make single crochet in each chain around, or in each stitch around. And now we will keep continuing. We not join the round, we just keep continue to do 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Keep making 1 single crochet in each stitch around, about 12 round. I will meet you at the end of round 12. So we will keep making. The shape of the trunk will be going like this, and we will make it about 12 round, and I will meet you there. Just keep repeating 1 single crochet in each stitch. We not join the round, just keep making 1 single crochet. I will meet you there. Hi guys, so I finished 12 round of the single crochet. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and I measure 1 3 inch and this one is about 4 inch, and we will fasten off with long tail because we are going to create the trunk. Hang on, I fasten off. And we will use the yarn needle. Yeah, and we will pinch them like this, and we will sew up here, fold them in half, and we sew the trunk up. We will not sew all the way yet because we will go to do the make the elephant ear. Just here, we will not sew all the way yet, and we have a long tail for this one. We will do the elephant ear after this, and we will sew all the way when we attach the ear and the trunk to the head, to see if the trunk is going good. Maybe we can do the shape like this, or we just sew on the halfway, not finished yet, and we will go back to this one when we attach the ear and the nose and the trunk together. So on the next clip we will do the ear, the elephant ear. Hi guys, so now we are going to make the ear, the elephant ear. We will start with a slip knot and then chain 21, slip knot and then chain 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. After this, we will join to create a circle. I will measure my foundation chain first. My foundation chain would be 7 inch. If you stretch, you will get 7.5 inch. So here, from here to here, 7 inch. If we stretch, 7.5, or if we very stretch, will be about 8 inch. So if you get between from 7 to 8 inch, will be fine. And we will join the circle with a slip stitch, and then we will do single crochet in each chain. One single crochet and one single crochet. Don't forget to put a stitch marker in, because this quite important. I mean to we put a stitch marker in because we want to know where we start and where we finish in each round. So we will keep going, make single crochet in each chain across in each chain around. This is round 1. Round 1, just make single crochet in each chain, and I will meet you at the end of the round here. Hi guys, I am at the end of round 1 here. We not join the round, and we will start on round 2. Round 2 we will start to do increasing because we want to make the ears bigger, increase on both ways. So in the first stitch, round 2, in the first stitch we make single crochet. Hang on, I think I will change to the contrasting color yarn to be my marker because maybe it's easier for me. So in the first stitch we make single crochet. In the next stitch we make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. First stitch, single crochet. Next stitch, 2 single crochet. First stitch, single crochet. On the next stitch here, 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Keep going, and I will meet you at the end of round 2 here. Hi guys, now I am at the end of round 2 here. Round 1, round 2. The total of the stitch count should be 30. And on round 3 we still keep increasing for the bigger ear. Round 3, in the first 2 stitch we make single crochet, 1, 2, and on the next stitch we make 2 single crochet. So in the first 2 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitch, in each of them we make 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and on the next stitch we make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. So in the first 2 stitch, 1, 2, in each of them we make 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1. Sometimes I just count 1, 2, maybe make you confused, so I just count 1 and 1. So in the next we make 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitch already. In the next stitch we make 2 single crochet, and we will keep repeating this by in the first 2 stitch make 1 single crochet, 1 and 1, and on the next stitch we make 2 single crochet. In the total of the stitch count should be 40, and I will meet you at the end of the round here. You can count the stitch or you don't need to count the stitch, because when you not I'm not count the stitch, so because like I said before, in each stitch I counting exactly, so in the total will be exactly the same number of the stitch count. So I will meet you at the end of row round 3. Hi guys, so I finished round 3 of the ear. So I will measure up along the way. It's about 4.5 inches from here to here. Yeah, and about 1.5. And now in the total of the stitch count for round 3 is 40 stitch, and on the next round, on round 4, 5, 6, next 3, we will just do single crochet to make the length. Because we increase enough, now we are going to make them longer for the ear. We will just do simple single crochet in each stitch around, and we not join round. Just keep making single crochet on round 4, 5, and 6, 3 round. So round 4, 5, and 6, 3 more round, we will make single crochet, and I will meet you at the end of round 6. We just keep making single crochet round after round, and we'll meet you there. Hi guys, so I finished round 6 of the outer ear already. I will measure up. It's about 6 inches. If you stitch maybe 6.5, something like that, 6. And we will fold them in half. And on round 7, we will crochet in both sides. So you can see this one side and the other side. We will crochet them in both. So we insert the crochet hook here and through here. On round 7, we will do on both sides all the way here to the end. So the next stitch from hook, we make single crochet, and on the next we do half double crochet. On the next stitch we do half double crochet, and on the next stitch we do 1 double crochet. And on the next stitch we do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2 double crochet, and on the next stitch we do 3 double crochet, all in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And then on the next stitch we do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. On the next stitch we do 1 double crochet, and in the next we do half double crochet, and on the next we do slip stitch. So we create like a curve, something like this, to the make it look like the elephant ear, and then we go on the halfway now. We will do the other half. The writing pattern is on my blog. So the other half we will do single crochet in the next stitch, then half double crochet in next, half double crochet in next, and then 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So 2 double crochet in the same stitch of the next stitch, 1 double, 2 double, and then 3 double crochet in the next, 3 double crochet, 1 double, 2 double, and 3 double crochet in the next stitch, all in the same stitch. So here in the same stitch, and then you do half double crochet. We're getting finished there. Half double crochet, and then half double crochet, and then I forgot to, I didn't do on ball loop. I have to go back. I will fix it later. So we will keep doing. Now we do half already, and then we will make single crochet on the next stitch, and on the last stitch we do slip stitch. Slip stitch. If you have one more stitch left, you can do slip stitch. So my last stitch, I have last stitch left, I will make a slip stitch. So if you have 2 stitch left, you will make slip stitch and slip stitch. So it will be look like the outer ear of the elephant head. So as it look you. So it look like this, and you get the peak point of this and this. And we will make the inner ear with the pink color here. Together. Hi guys, now we are going to add the inner ear for the elephant head. We will use the pink color yarn. We only use 1 strand of yarn, the DK weight. And the hook side we use a 3mm crochet hook. And we will start with a slip knot. And then chain 17, slip knot, and then chain 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So now we have 17 chain already, and I will measure my chain so you might get the idea for the size of the inner ear of the elephant head. So it's 4 inch. If I stitch, it will be 4.5. If you get between 4 and 4.5, or even 5, that will be 5 because it's just the inner ear. And now we will make single crochet in each chain across until the end of the round. So single crochet, just make one single crochet in each chain across. Hang on, I just focus. So keep making one single crochet in each chain across, one single crochet, one single crochet, and one single crochet. So we will keep making one single crochet for 6 rows. So at the end we chain 1 and turn and keep making single crochet row after row, back and forward. At the end chain 1 and turn, and I will meet you when I have 6 rows of the single crochet. Hi guys, here now I have finished 6 rows of single crochet. So it's 4 inch and it's about 1.3 inch. If I measure in centimeter, it's about 3 centimeters, and we have 6 rows of the single crochet row. I'm just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And row 7 we will do a kind of a bit like the outer ear. We will do this part, something similar. So on row 7, at the end of row 6, we will chain 1 and turn, and row 7 we will, on the first stitch we make single crochet, and on the next stitch from hook, or the first stitch from hook is single crochet, and then we do half double crochet in next, half double crochet, and then half double crochet in next stitch, and then we make 2 double crochet in the next stitch, or in the same 2 double crochet. So here 2 double crochet, and then on the next stitch we make 3 double crochet, 1 double, 2 double, and 3 double crochet, and on the next stitch we make 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch we do half double crochet, half double crochet, and then on the next stitch we do slip stitch. So our first how can I say, the big part is created, and now we are going to do the second one, the second part. We will keep continuing. So we slip stitch in this stitch, and on the next stitch we do half double crochet. On the next stitch we do 1 double crochet. We keep going, and on the next stitch we do 2 double crochet. Hang on, 2 double crochet, and on the next we do 3 double crochet, 1, 2 double and 3 double crochet, all in the same stitch. And then on the next stitch we do half double crochet, and on the next we do single crochet, and on the next, on the last stitch we do slip stitch. But actually I have one more stitch left, but if you have one stitch left, the last one you do slip stitch. But I have accidentally, maybe, not sure, and then I have one more stitch left, so I have 2 stitches left, and one more we will do slip stitch. Slip stitch. So here we are, the inner ear for the hat. After we have the inner ear, we will attach them to the outer ear of the elephant hat together. Hi guys, now we finished the inner ear of the hat and the outer ear of the hat, and we are going to attach them together by sewing using the yarn needle. I have left the long tail for the outer ear to sewing. So to sew, they attach them to just simple. We will sew around here, then here, and then here. So I will just show you. So here I will do, I will show you. So we will do sewing around. So I'm now finished attach them already. See here, and we will do the same for the other side, and I will meet you there when I finish both sides, and then we will ready to assemble the ear and the trunk to the head together. Hi guys, now I am ready to assemble the piece, and I closed the gap for the hole for the ear already, and we are ready to assemble the piece together. So now we will attach the ear first. The ear, I will mark the position. Hang on. So I don't have the, how can I say, the exactly where to end, I'm just do as it go. Like we make the head flat the shape first, and then we will add the ear on the side. The ear will be probably about here, a little bit high, and then we will sewing. So the first time we sewing, we just not to secure them, you know what I mean. So if we do to secure the stitch tight, when we sewing them too tight, and we will go back to undo it a little bit difficult. Hi guys, so now I have finished attach the ear already, and I didn't wrap in end yet because I'm not sure is the position will be look good, so we can undo it later. And so I did attach them on both sides already. So, and we will see how it go. Oh, it should be okay. And then we will attach the eye and the trunk. Hi guys, I finished secure the ear already, and now we are going to attach the eye. The eye would be how can we know how what space, how much space should we put? So we will choose the trunk to be indicator. So if you put here, not good, here and here, so the position. So you see if you use the trunk to be the indicator of your eye first, you will know where to put for your eyes. And I think hang on, just see, probably here, and the trunk should be here. So the eye, now we have the space between the eye is about 2.5 inches. I will use this one to fix the position. Use a yarn needle and sewing it. So here we have the first eye already, and we will do for the second eye, and after this we will add the trunk. Hi guys, so now for the trunk, should be here, and I think I will close it. Close the trunk. Close. And I will leave this one open a little bit. So I didn't close all. I will leave it open a little bit so it look like this one. And we will hide the yarn tail, and then we will attach them together on the next. Hi guys, so I have sewing and not the last one is open a little bit, and then I will sew the trunk on here. So we will close it. Close the end, make them a little bit flat. So it look like this here. So this one is flat and this one not flat. Now we sew them on here. Hang on, let me see the position first. Okay. Sew them on here. Then we will make it go up. Like this. By sewing on here. I mean, sewing this part to the part here, so make it stick up. So I'll show you. So here, so it stick up, and then we will do it again. So it will be look like this in the front, and you can adjust them, and it will be look like this on the side. Hi guys, so now I have finished at the 11 trunk already. So you can see how I sew it on here. And now we are going to, you can finish it as it is, or you can add the binding to the ear flap. I will show you on the next clip. Hi guys, now we are going to add binding to the ear flap. This one is the optional. You can add or don't add, that will be fine. I have add them because it will be look cute for the photo shoot. And the length can be customized. This one is the length is about 25 inch. How many thread I have? So 3, 6, 9 and 12. So I have 12 thread, and This one can be customized as well. If you want a thicker braid, you can add more, like 25, 30, something like that. And I will go for this one, about 12, or you can go for 20. And now we will add them to the ear flap. So find the middle, insert your crochet hook, and then draw the loop here and put them, all of them, here. And we will just do the braiding like we did on your hair, on the hair. We divide them into 3 parts equally. 1, 2, 3. I didn't count, or I just estimate. So 3, and then we will start biting. Hi guys, so I have finished adding the binding and it's all done for the head. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.